This video is an antidote for everyone who is on a path of self-improvement, and that's quite frankly the problem. You don't actually know what is self-improvement nowadays. This word gets thrown around a lot that you don't actually know what it means. Like if you go online, you find that self-improvement is such a vague term, right? It includes like do fitness, read more books, or maybe set goals. Generic advice that doesn't really give you any value. I'm not gonna waste your time in this video. I'm gonna be talking about what you actually have to do instead of trying to just say affirmations and being positive and just do some type of fitness and meditate. Instead of these vague things, I'm gonna give you what you actually have to do to level up your life and actually self-improve. Number one is huge for men out there, especially young men, young guys, right? Teenagers. And it is talk to girls, don't watch adult content. So the thing with dopamine is that the more you release it, the more you actually want to release it, right? So the more you release it, the more you want. It just goes like an endless cycle of you wanting more and more stuff. And the point is you have to normalize getting joy from simple things like going out on a nature, actually looking at the sun and smiling and being positive about it, or having a walk. Like these things are kind of simple and they are real pleasures, real dopamine, right? Even our ancestors used to do it instead of just trying to like scroll your phone and swipe left and right, look for the best content, just satisfy your needs as fast as possible. Another scary thing is that when you start watching adult content, essentially what happens is you'll feel more awkward and you'll start feeling kind of less capable in any type of social situations. So when you have that feeling of not having confidence or not having self-esteem, you're not motivated to chase after your goals, you're not motivated to lock yourself in and to chase one particular thing or one particular task at a time. What I mean is, in a nutshell, you become insecure. So don't you want to have a full control of your emotions and your desires and of your body, your mind? Or do you want to let other companies and other big corporations to take control, kind of dictate how you feel and watch every step of yours? This is really not about self-improvement. Just find a human to talk to, right? Find a human to satisfy your social needs or any type of needs. This will help you not feel awkward and basically give you some basic social skills that you need in order to go out there and start networking, start finding friends, start finding a future date or anything like that. Now, number two, no BS advice would be to take action now instead of mentally masturbating everything. I'm not educated yet, so let me read another book about it. I don't have enough experience yet, so let me take a few classes on it. I don't know all the steps, so let me buy this online course. All of these assumptions will lead you nowhere. The thing is, you are ready to do it now. And the beauty is that you start now and you start having progress incrementally, slowly. Do you think people who are successful or rich or famous, they started in a way which is already perfect? They didn't wait for the perfect moment. They didn't have all the tools and all the information. Heck, they didn't even have proper advice back in the days. Like you didn't really have internet and online things to get advice from, right? Platforms and Reddit and Instagram, whatever. Now you have so much information and you can just start, fail, start again, fail, and learn as a result. The truth is, the fact that you are not gonna be good at the beginning is something that you can't really escape. Like you start now and you're gonna suck at it, that's guaranteed. But then the question is, are you gonna keep on making some progress, failing and seeing some results, or are you gonna quit? Look, I understand you want to have a perfect start, you wanna be in a good shape before going to the gym, to not be intimidated, to not be kind of shy in front of people, to not be intimidated when you're working out in front of a mirror, or you want to have social skills before you want to talk to the girls. But the opposite is true. You want to have some experience with talking to people and then you're gonna get some social skills. You want to go to the gym, get some weights up, start improving yourself, start slowly building some muscle, maybe burning off some fat, and that's how you're gonna look better. That's how you're gonna basically make yourself level up and force yourself to quit your comfort zone. So you become confident by starting off somewhere, failing, learning, failing again, learning again, and getting positive feedback as a result. There are many things in life that you can do later. You can find the best job later, you can start a business later and still fail. But this thing you cannot really neglect. Like whatever you want to do, you better start it now so that you can already be done with this I suck at it type of part, and then you can see positive feedback in the future. Number three is gonna be lift heavy shit. Stop doing cardio. Now this might be a bit of a radical advice, but cardio is very glamorized and overrated. This will piss many people off, but the thing is, when you start doing cardio, it can actually help you lose weight and become better when it comes to your physical situation. But is it sustainable? That's the interesting question. Study after study shows that low intensity, steady state cardio is worthless for losing weight and extending your longevity. And study after study shows that lifting weights, or aka resistance training, is amazing for your body composition and disease prevention. Not only that, but you also get to improve your aesthetics, your looks, and your overall shape. I remember I used to be brainwashed by the fitness industry, thinking that you had to build a habit of running or high intensity training in order to be building muscle. When I was 17 or 18 years old, I used to go to running sessions in the mornings, thinking that it will improve my fitness and my muscle structure. which is true. Like, it can improve your health, but doesn't really do anything to change the way you look. Don't get me wrong, cardio is amazing for your overall health and for your cardiovascular health, but it's not really gonna do too much to change the body composition of yours. The healthy place, of course, is to find some type of balance. You wanna do some cardio, but not too much. So stop living your life at the gym like a hamster in a hamster wheel. And the last one, number 4, is gonna be to look at the people, not at the ground. So when you look at the ground, you hunch over. When you hunch over, your body releases stress hormones. And when you release stress hormones, you feel bad. Jordan Peterson, 12 Rules for Life, chapter 1, the example with lobsters. So when lobsters get in a fight, they actually have this social structure that if a lobster loses a fight, right, he gets hunched over and he signals this sign to female lobsters that, hey, look at me, I'm not the confident guy, I just lost the fight, I'm not the best one for you to mate with. Now imagine if lobsters can see that, what makes you think that humans cannot? We humans, we are very good at analyzing people. It just takes a couple of split seconds for us to analyze, or maybe to identify if we are actually attracted to someone or not. So looking at the ground and being like this all the time subconsciously suppresses your vibe and your confidence. I know it sounds super obvious and you've probably heard it a million times, but sometimes you just need to hear something from a different perspective or a different lens, or maybe you need to hear something with extra examples, right? So I'm hoping that these things that I've talked about and the examples that I gave you are gonna make sense and actually gonna benefit your life in some type of way. Look people directly in the eye, not at the ground. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in the next one.